Gentlemen, if you take our seats. Families, please assemble at the back of the hall at the entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the royal family to the hall this afternoon. Please remain seated as we welcome Ronelle and Thaveshan into the hall. Sareshan Pillay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very good afternoon to you. On behalf of your hosts, we'd like to welcome you to the wedding ceremony of Thaveshan and Ronelle. My name is Sareshan Pillay. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be your MC this afternoon. Just for your house, please remain silent and switch phones to silent during the wedding ceremony. Please adhere to all COVID-19 protocols. Sanitizers has been provided on each table for the guests. And now handing over to our officiating priest this afternoon, Guru. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen, it's the company.
some disagreement or something, first stop and check within. Where am I going wrong that we cannot get this right? Because believe you me, there is no problem out there in the world except for what is within us. So we need to live our lives serving each other unselfishly and making sure that we take the time to show each other how much we love each other. Sometimes we get caught up with work, we get caught up with all the COVID activities, and we tend to forget that we love each other. So sometimes we may need a reminder. So to keep that romance throughout your life, remind each other constantly. I can see that they will be very happy, always smiling. We're now going to continue to do the marital vows. So who's going first? I'm trying to check who's going to be ruling this relationship. But they're sharp. What vows? Play dumb, live long, huh? Ronelle, நீ தவேஷனை உனது கணவனாக ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள உனக்கு பூர்ணம் சம்மதம் தானா? Ronelle, do you agree wholeheartedly to accept Thaveshan as your husband?
Yes.
இது உண்மை. இது நிச்சயம். இது சத்தியம். All the best. All the best. Thaveshan, நீயும் Ronelle உனது கணவன் உனது மனைவியாக ஏற்றுக்கொள்ள உனக்கு பூர்ணம் சம்மதம் தானா?
Yes.
I didn't have to explain English in you, see. இது உண்மை, இது நிச்சயம், இது சத்தியம். இந்த அழகான சுபநாளிலே மத்தியான நேரத்தில் இந்த ஆண்டவனின் சன்னிதானத்தில் நாங்கள் வணங்க அத்தனை தெய்வங்கள் சாட்சியாக, உங்களுடைய பெற்றோர்கள் சாட்சியாக, நவகிரகங்களும் சாட்சியாக, சப்த ரிஷிகளும் சாட்சியாக, பஞ்சபூதங்களும் சாட்சியாக, திரிமூர்த்திகளும் சாட்சியாக, இன்று வந்திருக்கும் அத்தனை பெருமக்களும் சாட்சியாக நீங்கள் இனிமேல் ஒருமை பெறப் போகிறீர்கள். With God as our first and foremost witness to this marriage ceremony, the blessings and presence of the various gods and goddesses we've been invoking thus far, the Navagraha, the 9 planets, the Saptarishi, the 7 great planes, the sages of all times, the Panjabhutaha, the 5 elements, the Trimurti, the Holy Trinity, your parents bearing witness to this marriage ceremony, all your friends, families, guests here at the wedding ceremony, even those not here but on live stream, I as the officiating priest, the both of you mutually agreeing to come together in this union called marriage, we shall now continue to unite you both as husband. அன்பர்கள் இப்பொழுது மாங்கல்யம் நேரம். தயவு செய்து சற்று நில்லுங்கள். Let's all kindly stand for the Mangalyam prayer. பூழியர்கோன் வெப்பொழித்து புகழியர்கோன் கழல் போற்று அழிமிசை கல்மிதப்பில் அணைந்த பிரானடி போற்றி வாழி திருநாவலூரன் வந்தொண்டர் பதம் போற்றி ஊழிமளி திருவாத ஊரார் இருத்தால் போற்றி குருர் பிரம்மா குருர் விஷ்ணு குருர் தேவோ மகேஸ்வர குருர் சாக்ஷாத் பரபிரம்மா தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீ குரவே நமக தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீ குரவே நமக. ஓம் பூர்ணமத பூர்ணம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமதச்யதே பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. Thank you. May kindly take your seats. Okay, if you could kindly have the two mamas to come on stage. Okay, Auntie Saras also to join us with the thali. The special thali is quite heavy, and hence we need 3 assistants, guys. If you could kindly get our ring bearers in readiness.
Ladies and gentlemen, people responsible for carrying the trays, the 7 girls and 7 boys, that's Sashni Mudli, Naresa Perumal, Viveshni Walji, Nadia Patha, Lian Harilal, Kashika Jadu, Nivashni Ganesan, and the boys Praveshan Mudli, Gaston Cardoso, Yushen Chetty, Calvin Mudli, Arena Harilal, Pravesh Ramsaran, and Kishnan Mudli. Please assemble at the side of the hall.
Okay, we're ready for the seventh race. Dear family and friends, we just completed the marriage ceremony according to Hindu customs and rites, and now we're going to complete it according to the civil rights of this country. In the meantime, if our two witnesses also could make themselves available here. So we're going to start with the groom first.
I, Thaveshan Pillay, do take thee, Ronelle to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, for better or for worse, for rich or for poor, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Okay. I, Ronelle Chetty, to take thee, Thaveshan Pillay, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, for better and for worse, for richer or poor, in sickness and in health, till death do us apart.
So not so easy, just a couple of signatures and thumbprints, then I can pronounce you, right? Thaveshan. Okay, Pubashnan and Rochelle. On behalf of the President of our country, the Minister of Department of Home Affairs, by the powers invested in me, I now pronounce you man and wife and introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the latest edition of Mr. and Mrs. Pillay, COVID-21 edition. With that, I now hand you over to my very dear friend, our Masters of Ceremony, Sareshan Pillay.
Guru likes taking my thunder away. I was always announcing Mr. and Mrs. Pillay, but very forward this one is. Families, you can take your seats down at your tables. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just want to do everything these days for social media. So maybe the people at home that are live streaming the wedding, I don't think they heard us earlier on. So, ladies and gentlemen, I now pronounce and introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Mudley. And these days, everything is modern. The bridal couple, has put together some TikTok videos. All the young ones know what TikTok is. All the older ones, Uncle Celia, you know TikTok. Oh, you do the videos also. Score update: Manchester United 0-0. I told the Brahmin make the ceremony very quick so we can go watch the second half of the match. But ladies and gentlemen, if you could turn your attention towards the screen, and the first video will be up.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and bust her out. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky.
The things these fellas do for their ladies, eh? I mean, come on. Hands up. How many of y'all would have done that, guys? I can see all the girls. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go into the speeches this afternoon. I'd like to welcome Thaveshan's younger brother, Keshlin.
Thank you so much. They say the difference between love, like, and in love is the same as the difference between for now, for a while, and forever. Vanakkam and Om Sai Ram to the Guru, officiating Guru, our family and friends. I am Keshlin Mudley, the youngest brother and the youngest in our family of the host, Mr. and Mrs. Roy Mudley. It gave me great honor to speak about Tava or Thaveshan, whichever way you know him. My middle Anna, like our father, is a man of few words, who when he's motivated to speak, does have an impact on people. But for now, his usual words is, I will see, or just now. He's always been unique in his personality and traits. When comparing him to Big Anna and myself, people always expect us to know what he's thinking, but who knows? We don't. Tava is tolerant, is very tolerant and highly motivated when it comes to his work. He's somewhat peaceful, loving, and during this massive pandemic, his qualities have shown through. Even though going through the COVID illness himself last year in 2020, his qualities have also shown through and kept us motivated to keep going for us. I'm sure that during this marriage, he will be respectful and loyal to Ronelle throughout the journey. Tava enjoys cricket. Well, he used to play cricket a while back in his youth for the Shalcross cricket team. His skills has come through forefront with his team player, his responsibilities, and a hard worker. However, he has left the pitch a while back and now enjoying playing pool in Johannesburg. Tava matriculated in 2001 from Shalcross High Secondary School. For many years later, he took the leap and left Durban for a better life in Johannesburg, where he is excelling in his current role, and his moving to Johannesburg is a rocket start. His career, but his future for Ronelle began. Speaking of this, I can remember entering the house one day in Johannesburg in a flat, seeing this quiet little girl sitting on the settee. So myself and Anna looked at each other. He just nodded. So we asked Tava, since both of us, myself and Anna, looked at her and she had hearing aids on. So we asked Tava, should we sign language to her? We didn't know, but we finally got to talk to her. She's loving, caring, and always enjoyable. There's many experiences that I got to tell about Tava, or Thaveshan. Hope he doesn't modify him. There's one of the stories that I can tell. At one night, Anna and Tavesh went out for a few drinks. The night ending, so they're coming home. So Anna told Tavesh, please put the alcoholic beverage away. Tava agreed, so mommy and daddy don't see it in the morning. Unexpectedly, I wake up in the morning going to watch some TV. Unexpectedly, knowing that mommy is behind me going into the kitchen. I'm on the TV lounge set. And mommy is asking through the small pigeonhole, what is that on the floor? Unannounced to myself, I was very confused because I didn't know what happened the night before. Mommy again asked me again, with an angry voice, what is that on the floor? And knowing mommy with a frown too, what is that? Next month, mommy says, what is that soul comfort on the floor? Then I realized and looked at the floor. It was Southern Comfort that Tava forgot to put away. Mommy goes to Tava's room and asks, what is this? He just, without even opening his eyes, it's Anna's, go ask him. So during this pandemic, I must commend Ronelle and Tava for fighting through these hurdles and putting this event together. The two of you, as well as the parents, have been through a lot, and I hope this event is more than you expected. I congratulate both of you on the journey and happiness, the journey together in your married life. P.S. Marriage lets you annoy one special person for the rest of your life. And a lamb chop. Nandri Vanagam.
Here comes the hot sniper. I'm the lyrical gangster.
Thank you, Kirsten. I thought we'll hear much more juicier stories. Apparently, you were very well behaved last night. Thaveshan also. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to welcome Ronelle's loving sister, Rochelle.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Vanakkam, namaskaram, namaste, Saubona, assalamu alaikum, and a loving Om. I'm not being biased, but now, once again, you look stunning and amazing. You too, Thaveshan. It's now the time where I'm supposed to officially welcome Thaveshan into our family, but the truth is, you've been a part of our family since the day we met. As some of you may know, I am fiercely protective of Ronelle. I would do anything for her, and she is one of the most important people in my life. Over the years, we have laughed together, cried together, and had so many amazing memories. I am truly blessed to have someone like you in my life. Since she's my baby sister and I am protective over her, you can imagine how skeptical I was when Thaveshan came into the picture. I wondered what was his intentions. Was he good enough for such a unique and special person? I soon learned that Thaveshan is just as amazing as Ronelle. He worships her and would do anything to see her smile. They complement each other in the most perfect way. They are twin souls that are meant to be together. When we were younger growing up, we would always watch Disney movies together, and Disney movies can be very inspirational. So the advice I'm about to share with you, I would like to give Walt Disney the credit for. When we were young, we were taught the world is full of magic, but you control your destiny. You don't need magic to do it, and there are no magical shortcuts to solving your problems. Ronelle and Thaveshan being married today is a whole new world. Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. All it takes is faith and trust. Put your faith in what you most believe in. Ohana means family, And family means nobody gets left behind or forgotten. Never forget your family. Always let your conscience be your guide and do what you think is best. Ronelle, Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. So when Thaveshan is doing something silly, remember Hakuna Matata. Thaveshan, you should know ladies don't start fights, but we can finish them. Both of you need to know the game includes all the dice, not just your own. Work together to infinity and beyond. Whistle while you work, and it may seem the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. And when life gets you down, do you know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming. Sava and Ronelle, before I finish, I'd like for you to turn and face each other. You are now looking into the eyes of the person who is most likely to murder you. I just want to wish you a big congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Mudley. And remember, today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Thank you, Rochelle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite Ronelle and Thaveshan to the beautiful cake up on stage to perform their first task as a married couple to cut the cake on stage. And ladies and gentlemen, once the cake cutting is done, you can turn your attention to the screen just after the cake cutting is done.
From this moment, you are the one. Right beside you is where I belong. From this moment on, from this moment, I have been blessed. I live only for your happiness and for your love. I'd give my last breath. From this moment on, I give my hand to you with all my heart. I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start. You and I will never be apart.
Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You can now turn your attention to another TikTok video.
Hello.
Red.
That can't be.
Yeah, it's red.
No.
Okay, next one, right?
Pink.
This one is gold.
No, you're cheating. You're cheating.
It's delayed.
You're cheating.
The video is delayed. Okay, this one is gonna be
White.
Yellow.
No, you do the colors. You are cheating. You are
How am I cheating? Why am I cheating?
Orange.
Okay, one more. Blue.
No,
See,
this is not giving me a chance. You're not giving me a chance.
Okay.
Green.
Wait. This one is silver.
No, you've seen the colors when it's coming on.
How did I get it? How did I get it? Final one. This one is
Black.
okay, black. There you got
No,
it.
one I got right, man. One.
Yeah.
One.
All right.
This couple. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the moment, Sareshan, he's going to say his speech from your stand-up. And his phone from Cash.
And I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you.
My fellow South Africans. Since I last addressed you on the 15th of June 2019, We have been fighting a battle on two fronts. The first, a race against the clock in trying to prepare for this event. The second, with those called into action to assist in preparations. We have marshaled all our resources to restore stability and order to both opposition parties, mainly residing in KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng. This was to ensure that we stabilize the situation and ensure the last month and year has been planned effectively. As you have seen today, both opposition parties have come to mutual agreement and henceforth will officially be known as the in-laws. In consultation with the chairperson of the National Executive Committee, we have had to take several actions at once, and thus I will detail them shortly. The chairperson henceforth shall officially be known as Ronelle Mudley. Firstly, Madam Chairperson, you have had to contain the spread of the madness and limit its impact on economic activity, mainly my wallet. For this, I am eternally grateful. Secondly, we have had to accelerate our program preparation so that the vast majority of adult South Africans seated here today are well catered for and have all that is required to perform their duties as and when called upon. By this, I mean partaking in the meals provided. Thirdly, Madam Chairperson, we needed to ensure that peace and stability is maintained throughout our homestead. This is mainly due to me surrendering all my decision-making powers to you for the short to medium term. The situation is being monitored closely. Fourthly, in response to your demands for utter and total transparency, during this time, I must concede that I will take the following steps, but not limited to taking 2 scoops of biryani, 1 scoop of dal, I will have some soji, and lastly, maybe some dessert. However, this is with your written consent, of course. Fifthly, Madam Chairperson, based on the intelligence reports received detailing the costs of such an endeavor and accounting for all other expenses, we have now seen the national deficit reduced by 20% within the current fiscal. And for this, again, I am eternally grateful. Finally, we need to accelerate the implementation of our economic recovery and reconstruction plan to rebuild our economy. This will see me coming before you with the requisition of diverting much needed funds in the establishment of the Johnny Walker Commission, to which we will investigate all things related to cars, the cost of living, and most importantly, complain about service delivery stemming from the Home Affairs Department. I personally will interview for key roles, which will be expedited immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, on a more serious note, Ronelle and I would like to firstly take this time to convey our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for attending and bearing witness to our wedding. It is only through your presence that such an event is truly deemed a success. I cannot express the amount of painstaking hours and planning that Ronelle has put into every bit of detail you see before you, from the color scheme, the decor, the wedding cake, the stage setup, the caricature you see at the entrance of the hall, to the canvas prints on your tables. Yes, the ideas we thought up together, however, the final execution was conducted by Ronelle herself. And for this, again, I'm eternally grateful. My dearest Ronelle, over this past 7 years, you have been my rock and my shelter. We have shared so many weird and wonderful experiences over this short while, and I honestly cannot wait to experience the rest of our lives together. From the hysterical, uncontrollable laugh to the deeply sorrowful cries, and every moment in between has simply made me a better person and us better together. As William Shakespeare once penned, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Well, you and I, Ronelle, are the stars of the show, on a stage made by you, and I being your leading man, and you, my leading lady. As we bring to a close Act 1, take my hand, my dear, as we begin the next scene. A scene that I pray will stand the test of time. Now, yes, ladies and gentlemen, there will be scenes of major drama, scenes of comedy, scenes of romance, scenes of adventure, and even age-restricted scenes. All in all, there would be no greater scene than just simply having you by my side. Ronelle, I love you. Lights, camera, action.
So honey, now take me into your loving arms, kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars.
Such a romantic fella, this guy. Yo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the groom deserves another big round of applause for that excellent speech. I think in future, if I'm going to MC people's weddings, I'm just going to refer the grooms to you so you can help them to write their speeches. Ladies and gentlemen, you can turn your attention to the screen once again.
குமரன்சல் காமாரி விட நான் ரெடி என்ன குழு குழுன்னு உடுத்திக்கொள்ள நீங்க ரெடியா குமரன்சல் காமாரி விட நான் ரெடி என்ன குழு குழுன்னு உடுத்திக்கொள்ள நீங்க ரெடியா நாயுடு ஹால் மேட்டராக நான் ரெடி என்ன நெஞ்சோடு சேர்த்துக்கொள்ள நீங்க ரெடியா ரெடியா போடு கிக்கி 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 கிசு அடிக்க நான் ரெடி நீங்க ரெடியா இப்ப நான் ரெடி நீங்க ரெடியா ஆனா நான் எப்பவோ ரெடி நீங்க ரெடியா.
A big round of applause for them, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end of the formalities this afternoon, and I'd like to invite Thaveshan's boss. She must be really like your boss, man, to give a vote of thanks at your wedding. I'd like to invite Brendan Pillay to move the vote of thanks and a toast. And while he's making his way to the stage, Brendan, I just want to tell you that Thaveshan asked for a raise.
Ladies and gentlemen, so I see, thank you to the sound experts for that introduction. I think Thaveshan would have chosen that tune if I know him well enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute honor for me to stand here today to celebrate the union between Thaveshan and Ronelle. Thank you for having us. It's an absolute pleasure. On behalf of my family and I, Thaveshan, Ronelle, we'd like to wish you absolutely everything of the best for the rest of your lives. I've been given the privilege of conveying a vote of thanks today. And like Thaveshan rightfully said, first and foremost, without all of you seated here today, today would not be a successful event. So I must, on behalf of Thaveshan and Ronelle, convey a heartfelt gratitude for each of you who've made the sacrifice to be here today and celebrate this day with them. I would also like to thank Manogran Perumal, the officiating priest today, for the marriage formalities. You will never walk alone. Sareshan Pillay, our master of ceremonies, thank you for your spriteful approach to the event today. Kevin Hsu and team, thank you for your photography and your videography. For sound by Kevin, thank you, Team Rocket. Samantha and team, for this Winchester venue, which is absolutely stunning. All of this decor and so forth looks absolutely lovely. Thank you. Hair and makeup. So the graceful Ronelle, you look absolutely beautiful. Thank you to Keshni Reddy from Beauty in the Box. You've done fantastically well today. Thaveshan, you're certainly a lucky guy. But clearly from all you've described, you'll take full advantage of that. And finally, congratulations to the groom and the bride's parents. You must be very proud as you sit here today to see your little ones go on this journey of life. Now that we are all done with the Thanksgiving, I'd like us all to prepare to have a toast. So if you can just get your glasses topped in ready. And I just like to, while you get this ready, I want to say to Thaveshan and Ronelle, being married is like a triple braided cord. And that triple braided cord has God at the center of it all. And I encourage you to make sure you seek Him throughout your lives in absolutely everything that you do. And may He guide you always. So may we all raise our glasses towards Thaveshan and Ronelle. Thaveshan, Ronelle, may the Lord be with you. May He guide you. May He lift up His countenance upon you. And may you have an absolutely wonderful journey of life together as you build lives as Mr. and Mrs. Mudley. Congratulations to the newlyweds. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brendan Pillay. Ladies and gentlemen, the final video for this afternoon. Please turn your attention to the screen. Sweet and short. I see Ronelle's been teaching Thaveshan to dance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the function this afternoon. It's been a great pleasure being your MC this afternoon. I just want to tell you a few house rules for photos after you'll have your dinner. Photos will be taken on stage. You'll come table by table. Ronelle and Thaveshan will be sitting on the couch, and the families will assemble at the back of them. And after that, you can make your way with, I see each table has small canvases with your pics on it. They want to take pictures at the welcome board at the entrance of the hall. So after the photos here and after dinner, you go back with your canvases on the tables to take photos at the welcome board at the back. Ladies and gentlemen, supper will be served. It is a buffet. We'll start table by table. Please keep your social distancing. So try to minimize the people that are at the feeding stations. So maybe one table at a time, go and dish your food. It's been a great pleasure for me being your MC this afternoon. I'll be around to give you some instructions later on when the photos. My name is Sareshan Pillay. Good night. God bless. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while everyone's getting ready for their dinner, Uncle Seelan has asked me to ask Uncle Krish, if he's here, to please stand. Uncle Krish. Uncle Seelan wants to know, what's the United score? He made me do that. I'm a United supporter and they 1-0 down.
I give you great honor to speak about Tava or Thaveshan, whichever way you know him. My mother, Anna, his quality will also show through and kept us motivated to keep going for us. I'm sure that during this marriage, he will be respectful and loyal to Ronelle throughout the journey. Tava enjoys cricket. He used to play cricket a while back in his youth for the Sharpers cricket team. His skills has come to the forefront with his team player, his responsibilities and hard